So raise your hand, everyone here. All right, you're going to take an oath right now. I am going to pick something right now. Say it.
I am going to pick something right now.
All right, you have 5 minutes.
So suppose we get 5 new clients, and they're all different. What is my niche?
Nothing. Yeah. Well, I mean, that would depend on the variables within your proof of concept. So if you have 5 clients in different markets, let's say one of them is a practitioner, another one is a dentist, one of them is a dealership, one of them is something else, but they're all doing Google AdWords, and they're all doing the lead generation sales funnel. Then what you do is you help companies that want to grow, that need phone calls, right? And that's your niche, because that's their desired result. Their desired result is more phone calls, right? So that would be it.
So even though the ad copy, the messaging is going to be completely different,
Correct.
it's still the funnel and everything.
The funnel, the ad structure, like the ad campaigns that you're running, the copy is going to be different, but overall there are variables within that proof of concept, and there's a trend, a pattern within that desired result. That's your niche, right?
But in that model, you have to still learn. You have to learn the mindset of the customer and what
There will be
needs are in all those different places.
And yes, that's true. So there's going to be more work for you if you make that decision to do that. But you will have your marketing message is going to be, most companies really suck at getting phone calls and getting people into their business, right? And you can talk about how local companies like dentists do, local dealerships do. So you're going to be a little bit more broad, but because your proof of concept is built across them, you'll still be able to make that work. Does everyone see how I mean by that? Yeah? I'm looking at you. I'm saying niche. You had your hand up, right?
I did have my hand up.
Let's get into it.
Okay. Well, honestly, I was just thinking about people that I could have a conversation with as soon as I get home that would help me just
Make that-
solidify if that was a feasible niche.
Yeah. So that step number 1, if you don't have anything specific, just go after everyone in your hot market.
Mm-hmm.
Every single, your sister's child, just anyone you can possibly talk to who would know someone or own a company that can introduce you to the owner, all past clients you've ever worked with, their acquaintances, their colleagues. Find something. And this is what I recommended yesterday, but fine. You're someone who's passionate about film, and you're passionate about helping people grow. And your new personification that you're creating in your success mechanism is someone who's confident in your ability to figure it out, right? So now it's your responsibility to go figure it out for people. And so we have to just go hard on that hot market and try to find someone else who's really passionate and wanting growth that you can help. Because that person who's passionate will make you passionate.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I feel like we're at a crossroads with our niche this weekend. We are confident with DMOs. We feel like we can serve them. We approached 300 of the top executives and marketing directors and got one reply saying, "You're speaking our language." So we feel like we know that our message might be, we might need tweaking because we had 299.
Sure.
Yes, I know. But we did get the one. But I think that also we're challenged with, okay, should we continue with efforts, maybe modify our message? Or because there isn't an exact ROI with DMOs, for example, they can't track their hotel occupancy based off of our ads. Should we rethink everything and try to maybe modify our niche? Based off of your thoughts of the fact that there isn't that tangible, trackable.
I would just say that this one attempt to do one thing has not worked. That doesn't mean the niche is broken. Doesn't mean the niche doesn't work. It's just this one marketing message that you put together and sent to 300 people didn't work. That doesn't mean that a different one wouldn't, right? And just because something isn't necessarily trackable in the way of going to cost per acquisition for these companies, they do have a metric that they want to see grow and improve. So we know there's a desired result there, which means there's a niche there. So we have to figure out how to communicate to them properly, and we're pretty much going to get into that right here today, the powerful message. So this is the same thing Jason and I were talking about yesterday. Jason went into the community, and someone had gone after private schools. And then they pretty much put together a commercial. They never sent it to anyone, and they talked to like 2 private schools, I think, and then they dropped the niche and said, this is not going to work, it's too hard. And so he took that as, oh, I shouldn't go into that niche, even though I'm passionate about it and I want to. Then, yesterday he told me he already has a proof of concept in that niche market for videos he's made that have helped these private schools grow. And he hasn't done any distribution for them. And I was like, what are you doing? And then, not only that, just the other day, Sam Morissette posted in the group about how he had a video that's pretty much got him a private school client for like $30,000 this year because they saw this video that they did. And they're like begging him to work with them for a commercial campaign. So you can't look at what one person's opinion. You can't look at one of your clients' opinions and make a huge decision off of your market on that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. So one approach may not work. So we change it.